Hey, what's up everybody? Got a little video here of maybe you're curious what I do sometimes. But it's pretty cool when I get to just sit here and put on whatever I'm jamming. This is some real estate photography here. So go ahead and start this. Of just a couple rooms. This is how I do it. I'm sure there's a ton of different ways that you guys or that you can do real estate photography. I'm sure people probably laugh at the way that I do it. I'm sure, but just like everything I do, I got to do it as fast as I possibly can. And I still care quite a bit about what I do. And I don't ever, if I ever get more opportunity, like I don't want to be cutting corners and then all of a sudden have to go back to doing it for real again. So I try to practice a few things even every time that I do these photos, all the while trying to do them as fast as I can too, but I still try to do some of the tougher stuff or mess with the pen tool or mess with different ways to do things just about every time that I do photos, which I think is probably a good habit to get into for real estate. When I do like here, this is for the real estate shots. I shoot 4 shots and I do it the same way every single time because man, if you deviate from anything that if I deviate from anything that I do, it significantly increases the time that it takes me to do it. And I swear, like the littlest things that you would think aren't a big deal, like I'll sit there and stare at the screen for a couple minutes or even staring at the screen for 30 seconds. It's usually longer than you think. It's usually longer than I think also. And it just adds up, over a couple hours of editing. That's an extra 20 minutes of editing, which sometimes can be kind of brutal toward the end because you don't like to walk away. It's kind of just a sit down power hours. Because you don't want to lose your track of thought, and it's super rhythm with the keyboard and stuff, so you get in your groove and you just try to start taking them out as fast as you can. But I do 4 shots, lights on, lights off, flash high and a flash low, and I do those to the 2 flashes to eliminate. I take the second flash just to get rid of the shadows from the first flash, just in case. Sometimes it's not always necessary, but it's definitely better than not having it if you need it. And I don't like to use the lights on. Like the lights on is my least favorite photo for sure. But sometimes it's pretty. Like I like the gold. Some people, I see a lot of real estate photographers take the white balance, take the yellow out or completely out or whiten it out, and I kind of like the gold. Sometimes it looks bad. You gotta mess with it to make it look good. But I like the gold high, and then the true color of the flash below. And I guess it's just my style. And I guess you just develop your own style here, right here. If what I'm saying is timed up with the video here, if I time it right, using a new little pen tool that I got, which is pretty fun. I like using the pen tool, like with the mouse. But there's definitely times when the brush is just easier. Sometimes like the pen tool, just using it with the mouse and stuff. It almost makes my wrist uncomfortable. And it gets to where it's not that fun. Like I'd much rather maybe take a little bit extra time while I'm learning the pen tool, learn how to use the real pen tool. It's just so much more fun. It's more fun. It feels a lot more like art. So I'm definitely enjoying that for sure. And it's not that much slower. And it's not that much. It's not that much slower, and it's a lot easier to make corrections with the pen tool. Sometimes you got to get all the way to the end to see that the lines you made weren't completely accurate. Like the light shines on the light fixtures, which I can't stand. I can't stand light fixtures that are just completely blown out and no time is put into those. A lot of photographers don't even mess with that. So that is definitely one thing that I like, that I think stands out in a lot of my pictures, is like you can actually see the color of the fixtures, and if it's bronze or if it's silver or nickel or whatever, you can actually tell. And is it worth the extra? Is it the extra work worth the money that I charge? No. For real estate photography, no. Like, but for like design or any kind of, when I do some of my higher end work, I definitely do this to every photo. Like the Swenson House pictures, I definitely put a lot of detail in, and I didn't have this, so I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this and doing my sports posters and stuff. It's gonna be pretty fun, and I can see it's more fun for me. It may or may not make the pictures that much better. Maybe get them done a little bit faster, but I just really like that picture. I had a flash inside the other room and a flash inside this room. So it was actually two flashes going at the same, two flashes, two photos of flashing. And actually, I think I messed up how I flashed it on one of these, and I couldn't even use it. So I like the gold, you know, like the gold in the dome of that roof. Like, I really like that. That's it. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of what I do and I'm gonna do some more videos. I'm enjoying doing the videos. I'm getting better at editing them and stuff. So, Home Sweet Abilene. If you want my services for anything, I try to always be as close to the highest bar out there with everything that I do, with the pictures that I do, and with the equipment that I got and everything. So, hope you enjoyed that. Have a good night.